All right, assisted living fans, it is season 1 finale review time. We're talking episode 25, entitled A Dirty Denial. Vinny is in an unusually good mood and causes everyone concern. Plans to open the living facility comes to a halt when Vinny receives disturbing news. While Leah and Cora attempt to find a resolution to opening the facility, Jeremy has plans of his own. So before going further in the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. So hit the like button, hit subscribe, and click the bell notification icon to select all. That way you're notified whenever I post new content on the channel. And finally, follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. This episode, it was bad. I think I'm going to hold to what I said, hold true to what I said a couple weeks ago, that I honestly, I don't think I have any plans to watch or review assisted living if there is indeed a season 2, because of the fact that this episode, yet again, just like last week, a lot of tell and not show. I honestly don't even know what to say about the episode. I feel like I can sum it up in less than 5 minutes, so let's just jump into it. So Vinny is apparently in a good mood. You know, he says the kids rushed out of the house, without even eating breakfast that morning. But Leah says it's because, Sandra's still mad at them about the whole privacy thing and everything with Lindor. And from there, Vinny's also expecting, the calm before the storm, that even though nothing happened with Jeremy yet, the sheriff is probably plotting something behind the scenes, because as long as he can remember, the sheriff has been like a tormentor to everyone in this town. Leah and Jeremy talk about the whole Lindor situation. Leah is very, very, very concerned and wanting to help out no matter what. However, Jeremy brings it up that, hey, I did some research, and well, considering that Lindor is 18 years old, it might be something social services will have to deal with, because technically he is an adult, so there's really nothing we can do. And I completely understand it, the fact that you basically, if you see something, say something. But at the same time, the boy is 18. It's not like he's a minor. So I don't want to sound rude, like, they should just mind their own business. But it's one of those situations where he's, again, 18, so there's really nothing you can do. Now, yeah, Jeremy had every right to go off with the sheriff threatening his daughter, but yet again, that's not his child. And plus, again, he is 18. So Vinny comes in. He got a letter from the court saying that they have to shut down the facility. They aren't getting down there. Well, the facility's going to be shut down. They're not getting the license. The fire marshal, wow, I can't even get it right. I'm sorry. The fire marshal said that the facility honestly isn't even fit for anyone to live in. So basically, unless someone is working in the facility, nobody is allowed to live there, meaning that Brown, Cora, who I don't believe have moved in yet, but they said they were. Yeah, they haven't moved in yet, because they always pop in the morning and leave at night. So basically, Jeremy and his family need to leave. So basically, they're going to be out on the streets, because remember, all the money went into the facility. And remember, Brown, as he tells everybody, $40,000. I don't know what Jeremy and his family are going to do. I mean, Brown and Cora seem to have, just enough money to stay at whatever hotel or motel or whatever they're staying at. But remember, Jeremy lost his job, so that was the reason he uprooted his family to move out to the facility anyway. So after they get that bad news, Brown and Cora come in. They find out about the situation, and Brown, of course, the $40,000. He talks about that a lot, and everybody makes fun of him about that. They're trying to find out some way to get this situated, because it's clearly the sheriff's doing, and they will get a lawyer to fight. Now, they bring up someone named Mercy May, I believe, to help out, but then Cora brings up Brian because of how he helped Medea. So I guess with the whole Brian being mentioned, assisted living is in the continuity of the Tyler Perry movie universe, or at least the Medea cinematic universe, but that's a whole nother discussion in itself. So Cora tries to call Brian to get assistance. So they're going to get some law to help them against the corrupt law in their current town. Vinny knows the sheriff is up to this, and Leah and Cora have a plan. They'll go down to like the town a hall or something like that, talk with these officials, show a little bit of shoulder to get anybody on their side. Mercy May can't help because she was arrested. Brian wasn't answering the phone. And Jeremy says that he wants to go talk to the sheriff himself. Vinny and Brown warn him not to do it. Also, we learned that the former owners of the assisted living facility ended up closing the place down due to pissing off the sheriff. So Jeremy ignores everyone and decides to go down there to talk man to man. Cora and Leah come back to the assisted living facility. No luck with the town officials. There's no reason. They honestly, didn't give them a specific reason why they're shutting the place down. Once again, the sheriff is probably in bed with all these people anyway, has them in their back pocket. Pretty much the sheriff is like the Mama Rose, if you will, the Malone of the small town they're in. Cora is like, yeah, we need to stage a protest or something. Leah calls Jeremy's phone because she finds out Jeremy went down there to see the sheriff himself. Apparently, somebody answers the phone and it's not Jeremy. I don't know if it's the sheriff or if it's just somebody at the jail, but basically, Jeremy got arrested again. And Cora and Leah want to go down there to get him out of jail. Well, actually, Leah's like, we got to go get Jeremy. We got to get him out of jail. And Cora's like, well, we got to get this facility up and running. And I don't know if she was saying that in regards to, hey, Leah, I'm sorry about the Jeremy situation, but we got to find a way to get this facility running. Or she meant, okay, we need to get Jeremy out of jail because he's a key in helping this place get off the ground. And, what did they say? Not messing with his son. I think that means Jeremy's like, I'm not going to mess around with, Lindor anymore or whatever, or try to help him out. So Cora goes down there with Leah to get him out of jail. But, Brown and Benny are like, hell no, I ain't going down there. And I mean, to be fair, I don't blame them. So this was a bad episode. I don't even know what to give it a score. I mean, the Brian and Medea name drop was pretty cool. If I were to give it a score, I'd probably give it like a 1 out of 10. Well, no, I think I'll give it a 3 out of 10 because I did like the suspense of the sheriff actually raining down revenge on the facility, because it really makes you wonder, oh damn, what are they going to do in season 2 in order to get the facility up and running? But the fact that this was just another episode of repetitive dialogue, nothing really happened. I mean, yes, I did like the fact that Jeremy recognized that, hey, Lindor is 18, so there's probably nothing we could do about it. The tension of not getting the license for this facility, and that was about it. There really wasn't much I know they tried. This episode is like so many in this season where the episode is just stretched out longer than it needs to be. And then they try to put in a little bit of suspense and drama at the tail end of it. But it doesn't help when we have Jeremy going to talk with the sheriff and whatnot, yet we don't see any of that happening. That's a major problem. So I don't know, maybe I might tune in. If there is season 2, maybe I'll watch the first couple episodes to see if there's any improvements. Like if we see other scenery or sets other than the assisted living facility. If we have more improvement on the dialogue instead of just these running gags that just go on and on for no reason. I honestly don't see myself doing any more with this show. So I don't know how, but I made it through. I made it through season 1. I'll probably do an overview video in the near future. Just talking about my thoughts on the season as a whole. To be completely honest, not a lot of good things. I mean, it's a shame because you go back 2 or 3 weeks, I was saying, man, assisted living is outdoing House of Pain. And how now the show just face planted the last several episodes. So this show needs to be scrapped. I don't think Tyler Perry needs to bring it back. Just like the Pains where, what was it? Was it Terrence or Kendricks? I forgot the names. I think it was Terrence that told Lynn and Nyla to stay in the laundromat because apparently she was hit again by Terrence, and then he ran off, and then of course the Pains was written off as a dream. I feel like the same thing should be said about the assisted living. Just let it go. We don't need it. We don't need it. So let me know your thoughts on the finale. Did you like it? Do you think I was being too hard on it? I just feel like this is 25 episodes of nothing. I mean, it took almost 10 episodes for Brown and Cora to come into the series. the assisted living facility finally gets remodeled about a couple episodes ago, and now it won't even be able to be open. So yeah, like I said, I'll definitely do a season overview video probably next week. But this episode, man, oh man, House of Pain was way better, but I got a lot to say about that too. So make sure you check out my season finale review of House of Pain after you finish this video. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.